Skeletal muscle structure, function, and relationship. A muscle is made up of individual cells called muscle fiber. Longitudinally within the muscle fiber, there are bundle of myofibrils. A myofibrils is subdivided into sarcomeres, and sarcomeres are composed of filaments. These bands are I band and A band. I band contain actin, tropomyosin, and troponin, and A band contain myosin, which has two hairs and one tail, and six polypeptides. When contraction occurs, it causes no change in length of A band but shorten the I band and edge zone. Tighten proteins anchor the myosin, and most important component of striated muscle elasticity. Dysfunction in tightened proteins are associated with dilated and restrictive cardiomyopathies. Actin has to bind with myosin, but tropomyosin prevent their interaction. Troponin C has three subunits T, I, and C. T binds with tropomyosin, I binds with actin, and C binds with calcium. At rest, no calcium binds with troponin C, which prevent the actin and myosin interaction. But when action potential occur, calcium influx and calcium bind with troponin C, so the troponin and tropomyosin complex moves and expose the actin binding site on myosin. Then myosin has the ATPase activity, so the splitting of ATP put the myosin on high energy state and increase their affinity for actin. Once actin binds with myosin, their chemical energy is converted into mechanical energy and causing the myosin to pull the actin filament, which generate active tension in the muscle, which is referred as power stroke. If the force generated by the power stroke is sufficient to move the load, then the muscle will be shortened. This is called isotonic contraction. And if the muscle generate the force which is not sufficient to move the load, then the muscle does not shorten, which is called isometric contraction. For example, we have 10 kg of weight. There are two possibilities. If muscle generate more than 10 kg of force, then the weight moves as the muscle shorten, which is called isotonic contraction. It means the afterload are fixed. Afterload is the load the muscle work against. And the second is isometric contraction. If the muscle is unable to generate more than 10 kg of force, then the muscle won't shorten, which is called isometric contraction. It means the preload is fixed. Preload is the load on muscle in a relaxed state.